Droll is an if effect. It's not a when. So you can activate. Droll is not once per turn. Not once per chain. I don't know. And I wish there was a way to fix that, but that might speed up your wait time. It definitely did speed up your wait time. And thank you. No spoilers. I was saying something before. I forgot what it was. I guess we'll never know. Imperm? Wait, they doubled impermed? They had 2 imperms to negate the Volcanics, even though the Kieran was helping it dodge. Now we zombie vampire gonna mill the top 4 cards of both players' decks, summoning one of those monsters, and that is a Flamberge. They didn't even use the Flamberge effect to push him into the back row. Oh yeah, there's another reason why I gave up on being having a real job. It's because I'm a automotive enthusiast and I like work on project cars for fun. You can see my other YouTube channel for that right there. And I had like one car that was a regular daily driver. I would drive that around and to work and stuff. And then I'd have other cars, a project car that I work on, and it's a race car basically, and modify it. Someone hit the car that was the daily driver, and all I was left with was the uncompleted race car. So I had to work on completing the race car when I didn't even have a regular working car. And now the parking situation where I live is very messed up, so I've put all this time and effort into building this race car that I don't even want to move it from the spot it's in. I don't even drive it. I'd rather walk to the grocery store than drive the car to lose the spot, because I can't even use my own driveway because my neighbor's tree is like leaned over my fence, and I asked them to remove the tree and they won't remove the tree, and their tree already damaged my other car. So I gave up on real life. I should remove the tree, but that's going to cost thousands of dollars. And their tree already did thousands of dollars in damage to my other car. And I'm not supposed to remove the tree. I'm only allowed to cut what grows onto my property. And also, again, we can go into more bullshit here, but this is I live with my mother, and it would have to be her who does it. I can't. I'd have to get a legal judgment. I have to go to the judge and ask them for the town, maybe. I don't even know what judge I have to go to get them to force them to remove the tree. I called my town, and the town said there's nothing they can do. Well, see, the funny thing about that is my neighbor, their family has a car and has someone who likes who has cars like mine, who also likes Volkswagens, but that person's in jail. And no one cares about cars in the family other than that person, so they might understand if they were there. But yeah, no, they don't give a fuck. So it's pretty shitty of them to like almost a year later they still haven't removed the tree after it's clearly deteriorating and doing damage to my property, and I can't even use my own driveway safely because of their hazardous tree. And then there's also my neighbor who has very young children, who I'm surprised that I wouldn't even want my young children hanging out underneath that tree if the tree was ready to fall on a small child, or these branches, because it's like literally a dying tree ready to fall at any time. I wouldn't want to have that. Yeah, so those neighbors suck. We got one more match here, and then we're gonna go into the top 16. A judge would automatically have them disqualified immediately. And so, and then I want to drive this cool, you know, custom built engine swapped car that I made. I want to drive it, but I don't want to lose my spot. I have it parked in one safe spot, so I don't drive much at all. And I'm almost ready to, I'm close to selling everything I own and just traveling the country in my project race car. I built it. I can fix it wherever I go. That shit would take off on TikTok, I can tell you that. Kind of like the vlog that we've been watching. Nah, maybe I might not get it everyone's faces with a camera. We might do a little bit of that. So I can do nothing to fix the tree, and the tree stops me from doing what I want with the cars. I can't even... So my passion is working on the cars, and I can't even do what I want to do. Yeah, so car enthusiast is a big thing on TikTok, and I could do well with that. But see, the thing, I've said that before, and I have that channel. You can go look at those videos. Freaking cars takes time, space, and investment. And when I say investment in time and space, it's like, well, I need space to work on the car. I don't have space because of my fucking neighbor's stupid tree. It's gonna fall. I don't want to even be underneath the car while I'm working on it, in case the damn tree falls on top of the car while I'm working on it and I'm dead. Fucking. Well, I'm pretty crafty when it comes to that, and like, you can go look at the channel. I got 3 Volkswagens, 1 engine swaps. I have all the tools. I do all the stuff myself. I've been in that game for years and years and years. So we're already about that. Like, if you give me a shell of a Volkswagen with no engine, I have an engine to put in it, and I'll do it in my driveway myself. I'll make a video out of it. I just don't have the space to do that because my neighbor's fucking me up. And I have what I was saying is I have the parts to do it, because from having these cars, when one breaks, when I don't want to fix it, and instead of selling it, what I'll do is I'll completely dismantle the entire car, I'll take the freaking doors off and sell the doors, and then scrap the shell, bare metal, and I'll save every individual electronical piece to fix, use on another car later, because I'm specializing in only getting Volkswagens of this particular generation of 99 to 2005, so the parts are very interchangeable. So I have like a whole stockpile of shit, but I got nothing I can do because I don't have the space to do it. And another thing is time where, like, if I need to work on the car, you might have to wait for parts to come in where you want to use that vehicle, and that's my only working vehicle. I have the other one that's a classic 35-year-old car. Car's older than me, but my neighbor's tree branch fell on it and did damage to the roof. So it's all fucked up. Fucking pissed. Fucked up, dude. Well, at the end of that, the car was insured, and the insurance company gave me, let's just say, a reasonable amount of money. I wasn't very happy with the payout, but it was okay. It was enough for me to survive, me to be okay with it all. I got to keep the car. They give me money, and I paid off my credit card debt. I upgraded a little bit of streaming gear. Like, upgraded my camera and some other stuff, and then I got the money to relaunch the tournament series, and I was funded the initial prizes off that until enough people were here to fund it off stream ads and things like that. So I was able, from the tree branch landing on my car, I was able to pay off my debt and relaunch the tournament series so that we're all here. And yeah, we didn't just have the ability to do this overnight. I had experience in running these tournaments, but I had to stop, take a break because of real life. But now we're back, and we need you here funding it. I mean, yeah, for real. I want to stress to you how important you lurking can go towards keeping things going here. Real life does happen, and I took a long break from streaming. Long-term viewers of the channel will know. There was something mentally stopping me from being able to get up in front of here, in front of all of you, and be able to host a fun, entertaining stream. But then I worked through it. But then, unfortunately, by the time I had mentally worked through it, by that moment, is when someone had hit and damaged my car, and it really that put me through a whole other series of issues that I had to go through. It was just bam, blam, blam, blam. Real life does happen. And then I fixed that scenario. And then that stupid tree branch. But then the tree branch led us to this, and we're here. So life is like up and down. I was gonna say something else though. Oh yeah. So we really do, your support can go a long way towards keeping these tournaments going. I just want to make sure everyone knows how it all works. Subs, I save all the subs, the money I get from from Twitch subs, for the big prize pool tournament. The weekly tournament prizes are funded by ads, the amount of people watching the stream. And again, I just started that brand new fresh, it's nothing against nothing against the community, I guess, but the proof is in the pudding, as they say here. I don't know what it is. We're putting a whole lot of work in these streams, and YouTube doesn't want to push it out to nobody. But literally, I can't even make it up to you. We're gonna have to do it later to test. But YouTube is pushing out the RuneScape streams to 10 times the amount of people, 10 times the amount of live viewers. It makes me question if it's real or if it's freaking bots. It's insane. Anyway, we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. But at the end of it, what that says to me is people want to lurk and support the freaking Kraken stream more than they want to lurk to support our tournament prizes. It really does hurt me. I just want everyone to know how far YouTube streams never get a lot of viewers. Well, what I'm saying is the YouTube views are getting 10 times the amount of views than our Yu-Gi-Oh stream. You got it twisted. You're not even hearing me. That's how crazy it is. I'll be real with you. On YouTube, we had like 2 or 3 people tuning into the tournament stream today. On the brand new, fresh, brand new, alternate YouTube account, we had 25 people or 24 people watching the old school RuneScape stream yesterday. It was freaking all organic. I wasn't telling anyone to go there, except a couple people who were on YouTube. freaking wild. So now when I see that, it's like, damn, it's nothing. Is it just Master Duel? I need the community to help us. All I'm saying is lurking goes a long way for anyone you're trying to support. That's all. Oh, and yeah, and when I see YouTube popping off like that, I can't ignore that. You think that's just YouTube? Well, now, but what's just YouTube? I don't understand. Now, if we're looking at that, we have a dedicated Yu-Gi-Oh channel with 200 plus videos and 1,000 subscribers getting 2 viewers, or B, a brand new channel that has not posted any RuneScape content getting 25 viewers on a live stream. What do you mean that's just, that's just, what is, it literally doesn't even make any sense to me. Luck? Dude. That's another thing. I don't think YouTube is as lucky as Twitch. Because I can tell you the analytics. When someone tunes into a Yu-Gi-Oh live stream, they leave after 13 minutes on average. When someone joined up on the old school RuneScape live stream, we were quadruple in that time to 53 minutes locked in average watch time. It just going up. Wild. Makes no sense. It's not luck. The thumbnails, it's not luck for me to, well, dude, people must be into RuneScape, bro. I swear to you, I literally thought they were all just bots lurking, like lurk bots, dude. But I was like, this can't be real. So I'm for real. There was like 25 people, but only one active chatter. It didn't make any freaking sense, dude. It's just wild. I guess it's kind of similar to what's happening right now, but we still got other people in chat. Maybe when I run it over there, I'll run a poll and be like, yo, you guys can lurk, but just let me know if you're real. I don't know, let's get back into this. People are more people, dude. I was saying, I think it's just the massive audience of RuneScape and the organic growth. And like, I just put on this, look at you got to see the thumbnail I'm using here. And then, dude, you see the thumbnail, you're like, oh yeah, this is why this is getting views. Wait, hold up, let me see. Where's my fucking... You'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait. Wait, there's 2 versions. There's this one. Like, who would not click on that? And then there's also this one. I got bored, and then I made this one that was funny. I would definitely click on that shit. So yeah, I really don't know. We're gonna keep literally banger, right? Like, it's freaking perfect. So I don't know who wouldn't want to watch that. So if you want to see, we're actually, I don't know if you play RuneScape, but we are on Slayer task right now to kill that Kraken. So let's push through. Let's keep watching these awesome players matches, and we'll get to do that later. I think I still gotta do my daily missions though, so. But yeah, dude, so like, don't think I'm ever gonna give up on Yugioh. If let's say like RuneScape streams did pop off on this alternate account, all that would mean is I would put more effort, I would put more into the tournaments, more into the editing. I would pay more for the editor to get them to do. I would just put more effort into all of this. But there would be more of a balance. Let's not listen, they're probably all bots anyway, right? So let's not let's not assume anything. We're putting the horse before the carriage here. But what I'm saying is, don't think I would ever give up on you here. No, we would just have freaking crazy bigger tournaments. So again, now on that note, I want you to know that like I keep gotta explain this. Just because we're playing different category, I still want you to know that lurking in the stream still funds the tournament prizes. You know, I can't play this game for fucking 14 hours a day, and I really want to get that Kraken pet. So you want to support the stream, support the tournaments. Being here in the stream, lurking when I'm in a different category could support us even more because of the things that I was just explaining. And ads could pay differently in different categories. So if we're, I don't know how to say this. Like if you have, let's say, 5 viewers in RuneScape, might pay the same ads as 15 viewers in Master Duel. You never know because of the way Twitch pays out the ads and stuff. Well, that's actually what I'm saying. I have loads of passion for Yu-Gi-Oh, and you can tell because we're not here doing this for the frickin' money. I can tell you that much. We're not. Where is the money? And I got a lot of YouTube videos. You can tell there's passion. I love the game. I've loved it for many years. And truthfully, we would never stray too far. Even if I did have to play something else that was a bigger game, you know. But what I'm getting at here is, I have the passion for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I know what to make the videos about, and I know how to do this. But I wouldn't know like what to make videos about on old school RuneScape. All I could make videos about is my progression through the game and what I'm doing. I was never really like super sweaty about the game because I would just go to RuneScape to chill, not to mini max time. How I would, you would think about what saves you time and how to do something the best way, but you could really go in depth about all that shit. But I'm not gonna bore you anymore. Kraken progress, exactly. We gotta get that Kraken. Yeah, dude, and then what do I do once the Kraken's over? Well, see, now that becomes something else where I can understand why there's like Pokemon shiny hunters. In RuneScape, there are pet hunters, and they kind of do the same thing. And I could see why they do that. I'm only doing the Kraken pet hunt because in-game they're adding a new skill that's going to be sailing, and you'll sail a boat. And I'm going to dress up as a pirate, and the Kraken pet will be following me. They actually haven't even told us if there'll be pets on the boat. There better be. If there's not, it's whatever. I'll live through it. But I'll be dressed up as a pirate with my Kraken pet following me, and sailing the boat. I'm sure I'd figure out something after that. Oh, something funny I can tell you is not that I'm never the guy to throw shade or talk nonsense, BS about someone else. I watch this person's stream, but it's something very interesting that they do. They don't even play the game that much, but they've started playing more recently. But they stream RuneScape, but they use it as a way to play their own music that they make. So and I enjoy their stream. Their music's okay. They host these like drop parties in game where they're dropping rare items, and it's kind of like just a way that they gather people in the game to listen to his music. And now I'm sure this guy played the game when he was younger but never took it seriously. It's kind of the vibe I get. But it's just a way. It's just an interesting way that you can use streaming to their advertising, their music. Pretty cool. I don't know if that was game 1 or game 2. It's a pretty cool idea, and what I was gonna get to is the RuneScape players. are actually being super freaking supportive of them and giving them money to donate in tons so that they can get studio time and make new songs. It's awesome. So if we can tap into that, I would literally just apply that to Yugioh. So please, fucking, if you can support us and we break into maybe some streaming in RuneScape category, there's some very supportive people. That would be awesome. Lurking goes a long way. It would help in many aspects. Who is PT Eternity? I hope I said that right. What is going on? That link is so outdated, but yes, we went down to 2 tournaments a week because I think maybe, I don't know if people were getting bored of too many tournaments or if it was getting bored of Fiendsmith, maybe a little bit of both. But we're going to be alternating the Maxless Mayhem and the Rogue Roulette tournaments every other week. So we still get the No Max Seed tournament and the Rogue Roulette, and I was able to and we're going to increase the prize pool of Rogue Roulette up to $10, so we can now get that on the website. And yeah, we're gathering some top players to play in these tournaments here. I wasn't even paying attention. If we watch this, my bad. But tier laments are going to the top 16. Yeah, dude, I'm still blown away about all the people who are tuning into the Kraken on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna hop into the other duel room. Enter. $3 a.m. Wow, that's dedication. Rice Bomb, thank you for being here so late. It's only 10 p.m. over here, but get some rest. The weather's been getting better here over by me. It's getting nicer out. It was really cold through the winter, but I've been able to ride my bike. So what I do is when I wake up in the morning, or if it's the morning, but about 12 o'clock, lunchtime, I wake up, ride my bike I ride my bike maybe 5 to 10 minutes over to the pizza place. I get a slice of pizza. Good way to start the day with a bike ride. Oh yeah. And I went to the doctor. I told you all about that. I went to the doctor. They drew my blood. They checked my blood. They told me I'm good and that everything's fine, and I should at least live a few weeks. And I said that's great because I drink a whole lot of soda. I'm glad that everything's fine. All right. Golem that guards the millennium, blah, blah, blah. So this is an easy Doom Dragon where we have our 2 level 8s to make a Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord before they even start a Snake Eye combo. This is cool, but I'd much rather Fiendsmith. Ah! Don't worry, because they'll do both! We're just missing, Azamina, though. Two material Apollo, that's 2 negates, plus the Photon Lord, and now the Caesar. That puts us to 5 disruptions, plus the Masquerena, which will be summoned by the Flamberge. But that doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh, set 5. What? They had a Karma Cannon. Flipped his face down. Ashed them. Now an Equation Cannon. Eternity. Make sure if you want to participate in these tournaments, all you got to do is be in the Discord, or for anyone else who wants to participate. Free entry. No sub required. Just make sure to be in the Discord. I'll tag everyone when tournament signups are available. Every Saturday we have a weekly meta tournament. We always use the newest announced ban list, and I still haven't decided if Thursday or Friday is gonna be where we rotate the other tournament. I think Thursday is probably good, but we'll see. Someone else is gonna have to let me know if there's other tournaments that might potentially conflict with on Thursday or Friday. SP Little Knight Beatdown? Oh wow. I didn't put top 16 in there. Game 2. Okay. Nice. That was a quick one. Put the scores up there. 1-1. This is game 3. Yusuf, Retta. Bonfire. We got Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Millennium. It's Snake Eye, Millennium, Fiendsmith going first against Labyrinth. Labyrinth went first and stole game 1. I should say game 2. Snake Eye went first in game 1 and easily, I guess you could say. Because, you know, you would expect Snake Eye to win. Even though they got... I wouldn't say easily because they had the Karma Cannon. But you would expect the Snake Eyes to win. Now, will there be a repeat of Game 1? I don't see a Karma Cannon, but there is a Trap Trick. Double Trap Trick. All that for the... Two negate Apollo, plus 2 special summon negate Caesar, and then Photon Lord, and Valor, plus Ash, as well as the IIP Masquerena, which could do a double banish, but no. Well, we'll see. They did not wait until a card hit the field before activating the Flamber to summon the IIP Masquerena, but maybe that was a choice. Maybe that was a decision. Little Knight on summon, banish the back row, set Trap Trick. So now they still have another Trap Trick. Into battle. No. Change it to battle position. Going into attack. They set the equation. They're going to need to choose the right moment to do the math. Little Knight. Oh, Little Knight might trip up their math. Are they going to do it right? Wow, they did. The whole freaking field is gone. They're a math wizard. Can Snake Eye come back even though their whole field is gone? They're going to push the Arius into the back row. They summon the Diabell? Wait, why wouldn't they even do the Requiem? Summon Sunlight Wolf to their extra monster zone. So that in case they did a Link summon or they used the extra monster zone, they could recycle a fire? Or we will recycle a fire now. Wait, did that just negate the summon? The Black Horn of Heaven? Negate the special summon, yeah. The summon to the zone of the Sunlight Wolf zone never happened. The summon never happened. No, Sniper, this is real. They are locked to fire. That was enough for them. Snake Eye defeating Labyrinth 2-1, going to the top 8. Sniper, what is going on? Good to see you. SP Little Nap, that's what I could go for right now, a nap. Lab support when? Pearly versus Snake Eye. Oh, but the retaliating sea ends the turn. Is there a way that Pearly lethal's here? Oh, and then they add the max C off the retaliating sea. Oh no. So you know that no matter what happens right here, next turn they're gonna have a max C for you. There it is, with nothing to stop it. And they're ready to yeep into the Nor. When do they Nor? Is there a reason why we're waiting? Was it not summoned? It was summoned with a Sleepy, so they would get to draw another card, but I guess it doesn't matter. Here it is. Now they're yeeping into the Nor. They would have gotten one extra draw, but I guess it didn't matter because they had the max E to draw anyway. Nor is going to spin the sequence back to the deck. Now they just summon a Diabell. Diabell set the original. Where do they spin? Original, sending the Poplar to get ashed. Now Oak, summon Poplar from the grave, but the Poplar got spun back to the deck. I am doing awesome, Sniper. Thank you for joining us today. I gotta get you into playing some old school RuneScape. That's my goal here. That's been the secret goal all along. Convert you all. We got Diabell Star. Getting Veilered. Now we Lurie. Summon the Requiem tribute to get an engraver. Turn that into a sequence. The Asmine is useless. Kinda is. So they're gonna have to make the Beatrice sending a Snake Eye Ash to the grave. They link that into a Promethean Princess. Bring back the Ash. And now we have a full Snake Eye combo. This is... Oh wait, no, I was gonna say, it's not lethal, let's go, but this is just turn one. So we're gonna have a Apollo with 3 negates and the Masquerena, which is ready to banish, to do a double banish plus Droplet. So this is looking like 6 disruptions, and they draw the Fuelos for turn. Well, that could do something with the Masquerena summoning a Little Knight. The Apollo has to use a negate on the Anima. Pearly, White Cat negated by the Apollo. Now Little Knight. Yeah. 3 material Apollo. We're gonna watch this from the Pearly side. Oh yeah. So what I was saying before is I just want to stress and highlight how important it is for people who want to support the tournaments to be there even during regular non-tournament streams, because what I do, I take, you know, a portion of whatever I get from Twitch and I can put that directly into the prizes. And you know, even if you're not here, or even if it's not a tournament, you can still support the stream for lurking and stuff like that. If you have a computer, there's a point to that. I always lose my point in the middle of it. But I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. We can't do it without your support. Malco, thank you for the encouraging words. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we got freaking game 3 in the top 16. Little Knight banished the field spell into battle. They're not attacking directly. The Little Knight, when you activate its effect, stops you from attacking directly. They could still destroy that Ash. Little Knight banish itself, and the Diabell, the Deception, they're still going to tribute that Fualos though. But here's an Ash to negate. We got the Black Cat, search for the street. The street is going to make it so that they are not targetable. The turn their Pearlies are special summoned. But I don't think that's really going to matter here. We're crashing into the Diabell. They're going to get to summon. We're recovering our spells from the grave. And they summon. They're plumping up. I think the best bet is maybe we're gonna want to suck up the Deception. Can we do that here? Oh no, we suck up stuff from the grave. No, we do suck up the Deception. That's what I thought. Literally suck up their whole field. 10 material Nor. The Nora would be unaffected. Where'd the music go? Oh yeah, I was saying, like a person can only play this one game so much for so long. So even if I'm playing something else, I'm still streaming as much as possible to raise money for prizes and everything else. So everything that we do here goes back to prizing. A portion of it is going to go back to the prizing, and the more that we get, the bigger that can be. So the moral is, even if I'm doing something else, you can still be lurking and supporting the tournament that way. And don't forget, don't let that distract you from the fact that there is a Patreon for $1. Reset the scores. Dude, what is this game? What is going on? Turn 7? Nothing's happened yet. Now we're Tenpai? Genroku tribute to summon. But now we got an Ice Dragon's prison. Droplet send? Okay. But now they can't. Okay, doesn't matter. Also, yes, Skippy, I love the videos that you're posting. We got a React channel in the Discord. If you want us to watch videos on stream, post them in there. And I feel bad that we don't get to watch the video, some of the great videos that Skippy's posting. I appreciate you. The best time for us to do that is like during RuneScape. Or if we have time before a tournament. But I'm usually jamming to get ready. Wait. This is like the same thing as before. No, maybe not exactly. You could. Thomas loves spoiling the results of their games for us. Yes, you can spoil it. Let's say whatever you want. Well, there's also going to be the people on YouTube who say. Oh, I guess that was the last game we lost it. Oh, Ash the Wanted. It's okay, it happens. Something had to stop you, right? But on a positive note, the YouTube views have been picking up recently. A few of the YouTube videos, the last few recent ones have been getting a few hundred views. Thomas, thank you for participating. I can't wait to see the rest of your games. Is it Nyan Cat? I can do Nyan Cat. I don't know if I can do that right now. I'm sure we can take it for, we can do it for a moment. I'm only kidding. Normally, because I really don't normally do song requests there in the tournament, for make editing easier. No, you're fine. You're fine. We're not doing anything right now. It's fine. You're good. This is the song Thomas walks away to. Also, if this is OST, I could play this. This is fine. Or is it OST? Yeah, it's from a game. I know the game. Yakuza, I never played it though. There was something else I was thinking about. I think it had something to do with Animal Crossing. Not that we're gonna play that. No. Alright. We made an exception for Tom's song for a minute, but we gotta get back on track here. Hydrate, thank you, I need that. I got my seltzer right here, my sparkly water. Has bubbles. And has a polar bear on it. Ash the Requiem, nice. Oh shit. Sequence. If it's one card, it's not a combo. It's a sequence. A Fiendsmith sequence. So Apollo, Little Knight, double banish, Desiree and Droll 6. So we're drolling, and they wanted before the droll resolves. Sylvia will negate. We got 2, 3, 5. Ah, and the princess. But now they were locked to fire. Well, the Desiree could have negated their Promethean and whatever they wanted on the opponent's side to remove that fire lock. Damn. Not following through on the scores today. That was game 1. Duelos, but there's an Ash. We're gonna 1-for-1 discard the Diabell, but they have an Ash. We're ashing, they're ashing. Also, I made the ads shorter, so I hope that's a little more bearable for people. If anyone was getting frustrated by ads being too long, hopefully that's better. I made it so they won't ever be longer than a minute. I think that's pretty good. And always remember, you guys watching the stream and the ads funds the tournament prizes. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say before. Even if we're doing something else on stream, I still take whatever I can to put that back into prizes. Snake Eye Insanity. I couldn't come up with an S word. I think we go to the other room now. Copy. In room. Leave room. Runic? Ah. Runic Sword Soul. Bestials? We'll see. Drawing dust over the top of the deck. Ah, you get rid of the fountain. But now there's a Max C. How far do they take this maxi challenge? The Chaos Angel. It was summoned with a light and a dark, right? What was this Chaos Angel summoned with? A light Tri-Edge Master and a dark Jerry. It can't be destroyed by battle. It's unaffected by opponents' monsters' activated effects. But the flashing fire can destroy it. Oh. That, I mean, that's just an example, right? They cannot be destroyed by battle. But what got destroyed by the Arise Heart? Arise, say goodbye. Why are we going in defense? Was there... Oh, runic spells, duh. I mean, that's a freaking oppressive field. You got Baron de Fleur, Chaos Angel, Dissipator, and then you add a Cheng Ying on top of that. I wonder why the odds of that meteor hitting us went up. That's something that we'll probably look into after the tournament. Dimension Shifter and a barrier statue? Why? We got the birth to do nothing. The spelling, summon, huggin. And now we got a Tri-Edge Master, draw a tip. Followed by negate the incredible Ecclesia. The runic fountain drawing 3 is crazy. That's a Dissipator. Wow. So this Chaos Angel, was it? It was summoned with a light and dark, the Tri-Edge Master and the Jerry. That's the way they like to do it. And they are protected, unaffected. They can't be destroyed by battle. (2-0) victory for the runic Bestials, summoning that Chaos Angel. Crazy. All right, let's keep this going here. Stay with us. Droll and Lockbird. Are we locking it down? There it is. Droll makes it so neither players can add cards to their hand. But Greensmith doesn't care about that, and now we Diabell sets the original summons from the deck. They won't be able to add the Poplar to their hand. And the Poplar can't add the... Poplar can't add the field spell. So, let it go. Ash, negate Deception. Oak, negated. Is it negated? It was negated until the end of the turn, right? Until the end of this turn. So Garunix popping Volcanics, which will summon the other level 8 Garunix from the deck, and now we're summoning a zombie vampire. They're milling. Summon a Flamberge. Flamberge push Diabell into the opponent's back row. And now we Hita. Well, this Hita summons Flamberge from... Oh my gosh. That's a Royal Flamberge into a Apollo. Flamberge destroying Desiree. Negate. Yeah, this is freaking crazy. We're stealing their Diabell to set Wanted. Apollo, negate the Ash, and now Talent stealing Apollo, and they're gonna summon a Hita. Hita stealing Oak. Oak summon Ash from the grave, and now the original. Holy freaking comeback. Talent stealing the game, stealing the Apollo. Doom Dragon pushing back the Flamberge into their own back row because it's theirs. And then pushing back the Diabell into their own back row because it's theirs. Declan was playing really well though, taking their opponent's monsters that way. Perulia? Well, they didn't have anything to do anyway. The Deception didn't have a monster attribute, so they just set 2 Super Poly and that's it. So, where do we use these 2 Super Polys against Fiend, Smith, Tier Limit? Well, there's not 2 monsters on the field. We still don't have 2 monsters on the field. We got 2 monsters on the field. There's the Super Polymerization. We're gonna fusion summon a Lacrima for ourselves. Alright, now, if you activate the Super Polymerization, that will, I should say, if you fusion summon using the Tier Limit monsters as material, that will activate to trigger them to fusion summon in the grave. Well, I guess it didn't matter. No, it did matter. Because they're activating the Sharon. They're dodging the Drake of Stapelli and negate. They're searching. Bam. Just bricked really bad. Uh, one super poly might have been good here. They definitely needed something else to stop them, because the Tearlaments plays just too well through super poly. Perulia again, but this time negated by the Royal Ash. That's a forehead ash. Are you a forehead ash or a feet ash person? On my alternate account, I have 2 glossy foreheads, but on my main account, I have an alternate feet. A royal alternate art. A royal feet. Would that be a royal foot? Chimera summoning the Caesar with the power of Fiendsmith? One to one game 3. The winner going to the top 8. So they got an Ash to negate the Max C, but they don't have anything to stop the Nibiru, and this is 5th summon right here. When do they nib? Lacrima is gonna summon Engraver. They got a nib right here. No! Why did they wait? No! What are you waiting for? Game 2? This is game 3 in the top 16. There is no game 4. No! Damn. Even if you didn't think they were gonna summon the Apollo, when they got those 2 level 6s, were they possibly gonna summon Caesar? I think one of them was an illusion. I don't think they were both fiends. Damn. So we're gonna negate the Sharon. They didn't use the Rolkalos yet into battle. Why didn't they even attack? Throwing? Actually throwing? I don't know what just happened. Dude, I just remembered it's 2025. It's crazy. Sniper, what's new? You got any new games you've been playing? How you feeling about Fiendsmith Tier 0? Okay. I watched them. Oh, okay. You be smithing? But are you fiending? Frickin' March. This is crazy. We're in March now. This is wild. Smithing is for nerds. Smithing is a stat in RuneScape. All right. What is going on? Thank you all for joining us. We are here for a weekly meta tournament. This is the second week, unlimiting Signet mining and what? What's the other one? It's so uneventful it didn't even matter. Swap Frog? It didn't even matter. I forgot. That's how long it took me to remember. Anyways, don't do drugs, kids. So let's go. Runic. Getting trolled. But it's not just Runic, it's Runic plus Bestials. So they're banishing your Fiendsmith cards. They're ready to interrupt your Fiendsmith plays in the grave. Huh. So Imperm, negate the Buster Dragon. Now 1-for-1, summon the Ash. And there's no hand trap to stop them. So you want to use the field spell to place the Snake Eye Diabell Star, and then you send the Snake Eye Diabell with your Snake Eye Ash or Oak to summon from the deck. After that, once the Snake Eye Diabell is in the grave, you link summon using the Poplar to place the Diabell Star back into the back row, and then you can summon it, putting something like the Poplar in its place. You want to make them, that's how you make the most out of your material as possible, as much as you can. Will this bestial be enough to protect him from lethal? No. What negated? Why is Sarnir negated? Was it called by? I don't understand. They would have to have. Yeah, Sarnir was called by in the previous turn. Game 2, we got Snake Eye winning game 1. And then they got an Ash plus Max C. Oh gosh. And the Max C is resolving. Quem is gonna summon. This is crazy. They're taking this Maxi challenge. Imperm negating the Huggin. Synchro summon the Tri-Edge Master. And now they're gonna Fuelos, Ecclesia, Tribute to summon the Golden Sword Soul. And now they're nibbing it up. Tribute the Nibiru for the Deception. We're getting a Sylvia. We got a negate to protect the Diabell. As it stands, this is easily a 2-0 victory for Snake Eye, because all they have to do is use the Flamberge to push the token away and it'll vanish. Or, wow, the Doom Dragon works as well, but it's funny, it didn't vanish, and it did go to the back row, and it didn't go to their back row. It went to our back. It didn't go to our back row. It went to their back row because it was their card. Greyhound. They look like some top tier duelists. That's how they got this far today. Soul. I don't think they got that lucky, and they might have got a little unlucky. Why did Thomas Ash the draw 1 though? Did they ever tell us? Sniper, are you rooting for the meteor that's supposed to hit us in 2031 or some shit? I'm not. There's a meteor on the way and it has a 4% chance. Holy shit. Wait, this person, wait, I don't even know if I should put this on stream. Someone posted in 2003 that they were predicting the world would end. May 19th, 2031, new asteroid will wipe us out. And they posted this over 20 years ago. When is this thing supposed to collide? Wait a minute. Wait, when is this supposed to happen? Silver Wolf, what is going on? Hang on. When is this? Alright, you're not scared of 1%? 5%? Fuck it then. It's really like 3.5%. For real though, there's supposed to be some kind of meteor with a 3.5% chance of hitting us in, I don't know, less than 10 years. Well, I guess the question is, it's not like it's a gamble where there's any reward for the risk. The question is, at what point do you start concerning, or you get concerned about it where you're going to try and do something to stop it? Someone call God? I'll see what I can do, Sniper. I'll get him to see if he can crank up the odds. I'll make it hit. Say I'll make it hit your house. At what percent would I be worried? That's a good question. 3% is probably bullshit. At 15%, I think I'd raise an eyebrow. And if you told me today there's a 15% chance a meteor hits the Earth, I'd be like, wait, what? 15%? And you want me to go to work that day? No. You're just sitting at work and then a freaking meteor, blam, whole world's gone. 33% is the point where you get concerned. I would be well concerned past that point. Up to then, I should say. I don't think we would all, none of us would have a choice. Unless you're gonna go to the moon. And then without the Earth, you know, if the Earth got smashed up, who knows what would happen to the moon? Because the moon orbits us and we orbit the sun. So then the moon would have to find a new body to orbit. And I don't know how that would go. Or it would find its own new orbit. That's a good question. What would happen if the Earth was just vanished? Wait, Tempai? Tempai. Ban the Tenpai. Oh man. Well, let's see how they do here. So the cold bite is going to negate, banish the max C. We got Engraver, searching for the Tract, but what they have on top is a Droplet and a Kaiman. So let's see what happens when Tenpai is forced to go first. They knew it was Tenpai. We got a Kaiman. Droplet, sending the Kaiman to negate the sequence. Searching for, again, Roku. They can summon that. And so it's fine. You got it. They knew where that was going to go. Nib, sending the Nib to summon the Diabell, but there's a Veiler. When do we Veiler? I would think that the Diabell is kind of a good Veiler because now they could Sylvia, but it seems the retaliating C is going to stop that, so everything is fine. Still though, Veiler might not have been bad. Let me read the retaliating C again. Yeah, I think it's okay. Because you Veiler and you're like checking for something. And then if that doesn't work, you still fall back on the retaliating C. Maybe you save it as a discard. They searched for another... Wait, how did they get another retaliating C? But, well, I guess the retaliating search is for max C. And that was actually 2-1. Tenpai going to the semifinals. Reset. This is now the semifinals. I mean, now do we root for Tenpai now that Snake Eye is the dominant deck that we see everywhere? Sniper, the meteor's coming and we've only got like 7 years, so that percentage has been going up and up little by little. In 5 years, who knows, we could be at that 15% number I'm talking about. Tenpai versus Pearly in the semifinals? Wait, why did we max C first? Did they think it was their turn? Or did the Pearly player think it was Tenpai's turn? It would have just been so much better if they saved the maxi for their turn, though, right? Yeep. Summon the big Nor. Drawing 2, 3. So we're gonna Nor, spin back. Ah, Retaliating Sea goes really good against Tenpai and Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, blah blah blah. Pearly winning with the Retaliating Sea. Early going first. That's what Tenpai wants to do. Now the question remains, where do they use their Ash? They're gonna Ash the Happy. I don't think that's that great of an Ash. You want to Ash the My Friend Pearly right here. Because you Ash the monster you Ash the spell that was gonna summon from the deck instead of Ashing the monster that they were gonna summon, and then they had it in the hand anyway, and they just normal summoned it, or they had no access to another way to it. They could have had another spell in the hand to summon it. There's ways. And then you don't even have to Ash the monster. You really want to Ash the My Friend Pearly. You want to hold, and wait for that My Friend to Ash. Big Pink, what is going on? Cats are hogging today. That's actually a 2-0 victory for Pearly. The cats mopped up those Tenpai dragons. Tenpai who? Enter. And you know, you can know how to do a turn 1 combo and like that's what that is. You just regurgitate information that you memorized. But real skill will come from playing multiple different decks and knowing the choke points and how exactly to interact with them, when to negate, when to stop them. I'm not even saying I'm pretty confident that Ash in the previous game we saw where they Ashed the spell to summon from deck was not correct. You want to let that go. You could Ash the Black Cat, but you really want to Ash the My Friend Pearly. I wish the Pearly player was here to confirm, but I really think that's the way to go. And even if it's not specific to this situation, you can always learn more by playing as many different decks as possible. I didn't know you guys could see the room when I go here. Where was I at? We go to the lower? Semifinals. We got Tier Limit and Snake Eye. Ash. Ash sending the Diabell in itself. They left the Poplar. That's how you want to do it. So that you can reset the Snake Eye Diabell later with the Poplar, with the sending the Ash and the Snake Eye Diabell first, so that you can reset the Diabell later with the Poplar. Game 2 in the semifinals. Tier Limit versus Snake Eye. But Snake Eye going second, who won game 1, has 2 Fuelos. Double Fuelos. Should they not have just done the second one already? I would do that second one. What are they waiting for? Maybe they're waiting for an effect. Oh, well, they summoned from the hand already. Oh, they're gonna do it. Okay, they make. All right, yeah. They want to save that second Fuelos for their turn as well. Keep the pressure on. So we got the Murcielago. Searching for the original into battle. Take out the little knight. Originals to summon Ash. Ash searching for the Poplar. Is this gonna be a freaking... it's not even a comeback. The temple is gonna summon their Fenrir. The Snake Eye player stole the Fenrir with the field spell. So not only do they have to respect the Little Knight, but the Fenrir as well. Fenrir is ready to banish the Engraver, Unicorn, banish Princess. Damn. I guess there was no way for them to take out that Fenrir. That's crazy. Using the field spell to push your opponent's Fenrir into the back row and then summon it later? Fake Pink has a 12-year-old cat named Nor. Where does the name Nor mean cat? Why does that? It's just doesn't mean cat, I guess. It just means it's just coincidence. I wonder how if it relates to Nor meaning cat, or Nor relating to cat, I should say. Both 2 O's in the semifinals. Yes. Nor does mean black in French, I think, right? French, yes. So I wonder why. Well, the Pearly is a black cat, so it makes sense. All right. Thank you for joining us today. We've come here for well, I should say we're here now. We've come all this way through this tournament to the finals. And we have Pearly versus Snake Eye. So Pearly does get to go first. We got the white cat searching for the street. So the street is going to make it so that their Pearlies cannot be targeted to turn their special summoned. We got the Nor and my friend Pearly. My friend Pearly is revealing 2 sleepies and a pretty. They activate a happy that gets ashed. But again, I don't think he should be ashed in that. They should have ashed. Should they not have ashed? Am I wrong? Should they not have ashed the my friend? I don't know. Because if they get the sleepy, they equip that to the Nor, that gives them an extra draw. They get extra draws per sleepies. Talent, taking the Nor. Deception, tribute the Nor. But there's an ogre to destroy the deception. Now we got a bonfire searching for the ash. Summon it. Search for the poplar. Poplar will summon. Get the temple. And now it's a full Snake Eye combo. Where's the part? Did they ash? Damn. Yeah. So they ashed the wanted. And then immediately after that, they activated Bonfire. And when they ashed the wanted, it was the engrave effect to draw a card. So if they just save the ash for the bonfire, because there's no guarantee what they would have drawn off that one card. Damn. All right. Just passing the turn. 2 Veilers, Fuelos, Talent, and Imperm all do nothing. Now we Fuelos, but they got the Ash. You're gonna have to Veiler the... Oh, they do a Sylvia right away. You gotta Veiler this. And they Sylvia. They don't even negate. Because they got the original. Do we negate... Did we Veiler this? Now we Imperm negate the Poplar? Okay. Now. There could still possibly be a chance. All they'd have to do is draw a combo right here. But there's the Imperm to worry about. Drawing a Talent. And then Pearly needs to discard a card to really get going. So they need the spell to summon the monster from the deck and then discard a card for the summon. Damn. Thomas, that sucks. Another second place, but you'll get him next time, I know it. I don't know how to say this name. I like Lasco. But very nice. Congratulations, Snake Eye. I also like Snake Eye, but even I know that is Snake Eye too powerful now? Yeah, you blinked and it was over, right? I forgot to put the freaking scores on there. But it was a 2-0 victory for Snake Eye because Pearly bricked in game 2. And then they couldn't do anything. All they had was 2 talents in their hand left after using all their hand traps. They drew talent. All right. Now, YouTube. YouTube, I love you and thank you for joining us today, but I'm gonna have to be ending the YouTube stream. So I welcome you to join us over on Twitch. We were talking about how these tournaments get funded before, but unfortunately we actually haven't been getting anything from YouTube at all. But we're working on it every day to make that happen. If you want to support us, you can do so by jumping on over to Twitch. You don't even just being there watching the stream does more than you know. YouTube. I'm gonna give you the link to the Twitch stream, and then YouTube. Hang on one second. Don't go anywhere just yet. I'm also gonna give you the link to the alternate YouTube channel that I have been streaming on when we're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, the reason why I'm doing all this is for the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube algorithm, blah, 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 blah. Oh, but YouTube, we are out. You can join us over there on Twitch, or if you want, you can subscribe to the alternate YouTube channel, which I will be using later today. But other than that, YouTube, bye bye.